Geocache Talk, a voice on the line I hear, coming through Geocache Talk.
A stunning symbol of adventure, community, and storytelling. Its bold design shines with vibrant colors and a cool retro look. It's more than just a coin. It's a badge of geocaching passion. You can be part of the journey by supporting Geocache Talk on Patreon. Your patronage helps create inspiring shows, grow the community, and keep the adventure going. Join the network at patreon.com/geocachetalk.
Geocachers, it's time to celebrate your achievement. Introducing the brand new Jasmer Challenge Geocoins, designed to honor your dedication to one of the toughest geocaching challenges out there. Each coin represents a completed loop of the Jasmer Challenge, marking your journey through the history of geocaching. Whether you've conquered Loop 1, Loop 2, Loop 3, or gone all the way to Loop 4, there's a coin for you. These stunning geocoins were designed by renowned coin artist Christian Mackey, known for his incredible craftsmanship and attention to detail. And at just $25 each, they're a must-have for any serious cacher. Don't wait. Grab yours today in the Geocache Talk shop and show the world that you've mastered the Jasmer Challenge.
Have you subscribed to FTF Magazine yet? FTF Magazine is the #1 geocaching magazine available. It is a quarterly magazine that you can be part of. Subscribing is easy. Just visit FTF's website, ftfgeo.com. Don't miss out and subscribe today.
All right. Big thanks to our new patrons. Oh, wait. We don't have any new patrons. Hey, why don't you become a new patron and join Geocache Talk? You can do it for as low as $3 a month and become a patron and help us, pay the bills and stuff. So that's important. Keep the show on the air. We do have some featured patrons from states, provinces, and countries to start with the letter N, as in Nancy. And they are Mel. There's a lot of them, so hang with me. Mel, Jamie, Nicole, Renee, Jerry, Chad, Amy, Lori, Frank, Chris, James, Charles, Randy, Andrew, Patrick, Anansi, Roger, Jamie, Andy, John, Allison, Trisha, and Logan. All from the states or countries that start with the letter N. So there you go. And time to bring in the team for tonight. We've got a good crew tonight. Let me bring them all in. We got, obviously, the normal Geocache crew. There they are. And we got a couple folks from CacheFest. There's Dee right back. There you are. Dee and Stephanie. Thanks for being with us tonight.
We're glad to be here.
Yeah. And we got some CacheFest backgrounds. I need to grab one more, and I'll just slide one in here in a minute. But anyway.
Is mine backwards?
I'm doing the same thing.
No,
you're good. You're golden.
It's backwards on my screen, so just checking.
Yeah, you're good.
Backwards to me, man.
And then we got lots of folks in the chat room want to hear about everything. Got Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hi. Also, Brad is in here as well. He's about, I don't know, he's probably about 6 feet away. Maybe not. Maybe they're closer. He's checking in from the right side of the half of the couch. And he's probably on the left side, so that works perfect. So we've also already got some questions. If you have any questions tonight, please put them in the chat room, and don't think that we've skipped you, because we put a little star by them, and we'll come back to all your questions, and we'll get all of them answered tonight. So that'll be great. But before we do that, we're going to do a quick round of Twig, which is This Week in Geocaching. And John, I'm going to let you actually go first.
Oh, wow.
First
sir.
here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to jump in here in a minute with mine, but I'll need to grab and do some cutting and pasting. So go ahead. You tell us about yours.
Oh man, so guys, it's been a really good week for me in the geocaching world. I got to tell you, Wild Bill and Jabber, he created a cool Adventure Lab art, and I snagged like a couple of those Adventure Labs on my way back from Buffalo, so that was really cool. But a big highlight of my week, guys, is believe it or not, like it got like almost like a little bit above freezing the other day. So I went out
No
and
way.
I'm like, what would a geocacher do in beautiful Western New York when it gets like a little bit above 30 degrees? I got to go out and hide some caches, right? It's like everybody in our local community, I think, with this winter hasn't been like traveling that far for caches. So I'm like, I got to help people out. So I hit 3 traditionals on a rail trail, and I was kind of debating like approach, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hide these kind of with that sense we're gonna get some newer cachers like coming out, in the spring. So I'm like, I'm gonna hide like a couple of smalls, and only one micro, kind of outside the woods, Jesse, not in the woods. But yeah, I know you're a micro in the woods guy. I know,
Shakes
I
his
get it.
head.
But I hit him, and shout out to Any Reason to Wander, our reviewer up here, because like they got published today. So that was pretty awesome. And I got to give a big shout out to Timbits82, who went out and got the FTFs. So man, congratulations to Timbits on that one. That was really cool. But one of the things I got to put out there too is a few people came through for Cache Odyssey New York, and let me see if I can show it. I got this really cool path tag from
cool.
Rabbit Geocacher on that one.
Okay.
So I was like, man, that is so cool to get a cool path tag like that one.
Excellent.
So I really enjoyed that. And another highlight is, guys, I got a new Adventure Lab credit on Friday.
Nice.
So I've been racking my mind of what to do, and including one possible like opportunity involving AI to maybe like speak to people that were involved in a train wreck back in 1872 to get the answers. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure if it's like prime time for that yet, but it's just something in development on that. Oh, and I got to give a few shout outs to Nancy Johnson, 2185 Western New York here. So yeah, thank you for joining us, Nancy. Yep. And guys, I think I saw in the chat room earlier too, the Geocaching Ninja on here as well too. Who you got to give a shout out to Logan, right? Because he pulled over on his way home from work just to say hi in snowy Western New York.
I know, it's awesome. That's commitment right there.
Man, that's pretty awesome on that one. But I could talk about a lot of things for a long time related to geocaching, but I want to hear about CacheFest. So
yeah, so mine will be real quick. Just have a quick note. We're trying to get this up and running. So if you buy anything off of Amazon at any point, if you would help us out and go to this link, make a note of it, amazon.com/shop/Geocache Talk Network. And if you use that link, it doesn't cost you anything. It's an affiliate link. So what happens is when you buy things, the cost of your item that you're buying stays the same, but Amazon does take and give a little bit of a kickback to any affiliate folks that have that. So again, amazon.com/shop/Geocache Talk Network, and kind of a way to, again, help the show and help pay for things. So we appreciate that. So there you go. Other than that, I'm trying to think of, I got back from the last trip I took for the Valentine's Day and all the caches that were out there we did was really cool. Geo art was what I'm trying to think of. Did a big geo art, so those are always fun. If they're done well, we need to do a geo art show one time at some point, because they can be good and they can be not so good. I don't know. We did a geo art for Mingo, and I think that turned out pretty well. Jesse, what are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, GeoArts can be good or bad.
Yeah.
I don't find them a lot, but I have found several of them, and they can be good or bad. It'd be a whole show that we would get distracted on, but
yeah, we don't want to do that.
I've found some that are really cool, and I've found some that I would rather not go back to.
Yeah.
Not that you go back to them, but go back to a similar one.
I
right?
think
You
we
know,
can
but-
all agree, guys. The best
Yes.
kind of GeoArt is
No.
reverse where I go GeoArt, right? Am I right?
No.
I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well just cheese it all up. It's fine.
Oh.
You might as well just forget it.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. It's not every day you see a reverse where I go GeoArt. Just saying.
Oh God.
Thankfully, you're right. It's not. All right, I'll
All
jump
right,
in
Jay.
then, mine, because I want
Yeah,
to get
go
the
ahead,
cache.
Jesse.
Yeah. So mine is just like John's this week. It's all about hiding. I've got some caches in to be published. I'm trying to get them in a certain order because we're approaching our 500th cache hide. And I want that to be a challenge that I've got ready for. Unfortunately, you can't do a challenge for hiding, but you can do it for attending events. So we've also hit 500 events attended. So we're going to do a challenge for our 500th hide for attending 500 events. That's as close as we can get to, publishing a challenge for hiding caches. But then we have some, but I'm waiting on that one because I have a Earth cache sent in for Aruba, and I've been waiting to hear back on that one. Hopefully it'll come pretty soon, and that one will get published because I want it to be the exact 500th cache for that challenge. Other than that, we got our monthly geocaching event this week, and we've got 2 or 3 different cache hides in the works. We just kind of sequencing them out in a certain order, and that's taking up most of our time. We hadn't found anything super exciting since we got back. I did finally get my stuff logged from our trip, though, so that was good.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
I didn't want to, I didn't have internet most of the time, so I didn't want to sit around logging. I was on a cruise. I wanted to do the cruise stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
You can always log later.
as long as I got my 1 or 2 per country, we're safe, and I can take my time logging the rest of them. It doesn't matter. So,
Yeah. Absolutely. And Tom said he did a cool Adventure Lab GeoArt. Labs made one picture and the stages made another. That's kind of cool. That's
That's really sweet.
that took some planning to do that.
mm-hmm.
So
I think there's
very
one like
cool.
that in South Carolina, border with another state. I forget where that is. Pretty cool though.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, let's dive in. We got part of the CacheFest crew team with us tonight, and Dee and Stephanie. We're gonna, I guess, give you guys a chance to. We're gonna talk about all of it, but where would you want to start? What's the? I guess my first question, I guess, is Savannah.
I got my bananas in my butter.
Savannah bananas.
Ooh.
There you go. Perfect, D.
Yeah,
I think
I'm not
that-
sure what that means, but
Yeah, you don't know what Savannah bananas are?
You don't know the
Savannah
banana?
bananas.
oh, I get that now. But the butter,
baseball
what's up
team.
with the butter?
Paula Dean. You put a stick of butter in everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think
Paula
a
Dean.
So
good way to
Tell us a
start,
little bit
D, would
about-
be tell people
Yeah.
what is different about CacheFest than other ones. Like, why pick CacheFest
oh, that's
and then
a good,
launch
that's a
into
good way.
all the other stuff? Because there's so
That's
many
a good way
megas
to do
now, and this one stands out, but people might not know about it. So,
That's
Yeah,
true.
so CacheFest is different. It's more like a convention. You go to a convention and you get to go to like panels and you get to hear. That's what is great about CacheFest. If you love puzzles, we have Puzzle Academy. If you love gadgets, we have Gadget Academy. If you love challenges, we have Challenge Academy. And so you can come and learn something, see friends. One of my absolute favorite things that we do is our interactive lab adventure. I don't know that I've ever been to an event that does that. And out the gate, we started that. And we've done everything from on a riverboat. We were inside an art museum last year. And I have to show my favorite picture of last year. This would be
Yep.
David and Tom playing Gilligan and the skipper. But we were literally on the beach and people had to walk around a lagoon. This girl got stuck in a inflatable boat in a lagoon for 2 hours, and fish kept coming up and biting my booty. And I was trying to, do my spiel as to why the minnow the minnow went off course.
Right.
But it's fun. It's a completely different mega. And I've hosted several different big megas, and it's different in the way that it's more like a convention. You can actually learn. If you come every year, you will learn something new every year. You get to talk to the best puzzlers. You get to talk to the best gadget builders. You get to talk about some really hard challenges, and they're not gatekeeping them. They'll be happy to walk you through on how to do them, how to work on them, whether it's a gadget, whether it's a puzzle. Tom and Charles, the puzzle boys, as Geocache Talk has labeled them, are fantastic. I have seen Charles sit down with somebody and go through, how to do something. I love talking to Tom. I'm actually currently in the Brotherman suite at my own house. And I love the giddy on his face when he comes up with a super cool puzzle. Last year it involved upside down pineapples, which was interesting. But I'm excited to see what it is they've got planned for this year. We have our core team, but we have people outside the team. And I would say this year, the thing I'm looking most forward to is B&J Bish, Brad, and Jen are working on the interactive lab adventure. And I think it might be a little spooky, which will be super cool. But if you know anything about Savannah, Savannah's got a dark, rich history. It's southern to a T, lots of butter, but also some of the coolest cemeteries in town. If you've never been to Bonaventure, which was featured in Midnight of Garden of Good and Evil, beautiful cemetery. So there are some really cool aspects to Savannah. It's one of the reasons we picked the location. And I'm super excited. I can't wait to go. It's one of my favorite places to go. I've been twice, and I could go. I'm excited to get to spend a week there. So,
yeah, I got to see Brad and Jen back in December. Got to go see them, and got to Cache Odyssey, Florida. And in our various conversations, though, we started talking about Savannah, and they were pumped. They were already starting to think about what they can do, because it's kind of a high bar. There's been some really good interactive adventure labs. I don't know, Jesse and I don't know if we helped or hurt the night at the museum, but at least we were the Neanderthals for that. But
I think you guys had some of the best lines that night. You really did.
Bunch of grunting.
I haven't got an acting job since, so you judge. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you top that? How can you really top that? Just saying.
Being typecast.
But yeah. But it'll be great. Like you said, Dee, every year they're topping it, and you guys are doing such a great job with those. So I'm really excited for that too. I'm they're going to knock it out of the park. I know they will. I know the pressure's on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brad and Jen.
Doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt. It was so funny because at the end of last year they played Mr. and Mrs. Howe in the Gilligan's Island.
Perfect.
Brad's mom made him. He had an ascot, and she had a matching dress, and they were just fantastic. And afterwards, we started. On the beach in Hawaii, we're talking, and she's like, "You want some help next year?" And I'm totally in. And I'm like, yes, because I wrote the Gilligan Island one, and I was like, I don't want to do this again. So she stepped up, and I was like, you are going to be amazing. They already had idea before we left the island. I think they already had the script in the works. So I am super excited to see what they come up with.
Yeah. I just got to put one thing out there, though. Just especially for our audio listeners. So the GC code for CacheFest Savannah is GCBFDWB. And I think, like Stephanie and Dee, right? It's like everybody should log their will attend who's interested in CacheFest Savannah to make sure you get the latest information, because some people don't know. Sometimes news comes out on that one, and if you log your will attend, you're going to get that news absolutely first, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you need some help remembering it, in true D fashion, it's Big Freaking Deal Water Boy.
Yes.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I love that.
A true a true Geo Woodstock. When that was it Geo
Yes.
Woodstock, D, where
It
we
was
had the
Geo
crazy. Okay,
Woodstock. Nancy Boy Water Queen. Yes, I was on stage.
Nancy
and
Boy
it
Water
just flew
Queen.
out. My husband is ex-Navy. I had absolutely nothing to do with the military. So,
Right.
but we came up with big freaking deal, Water Boy, for this year's GC. So, thank you, Butterfly Girl. We appreciate
Yeah.
it. We're about 100. If you don't know, we went to Hawaii last year, and if you're a mega one year, you're guaranteed mega status the next year. So it was a mega when we were in Hawaii, but we didn't quite get 300 logged Willetons. So we have to get them again in order to go mega this year. And we have no doubt we're going to get there because we know that we have so many people that look forward to this event every year. But we do have to get those. We do have to get those Willetons in. We're about 130 shy. So we definitely would appreciate those Willetons so we can hit that if you're coming. And we'll be announcing, other than the special announcement we have tonight, we'll be making all of our announcements through that cache page. So I encourage you to mark you will attend if you're coming so that we can make sure you stay up to date on all of the cool information that'll be coming out probably in the next couple of weeks.
Exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. There was kind of the plan, and you guys are doing great, sticking to the plan of, well, if you're going to be mega, go do something crazy. Why not go to Hawaii? Why not have the what did we figure out, D? It was the most western mega and the most southern mega.
It was a lot, and we do have to thank Memphis. He's the one that threw that idea out there, and it was one of those that'll never happen. Well, that's the literal worst thing to say to me. It won't happen. So Steph and I get on the phone and we're talking back and forth, and we're like, we totally can make this happen. And it was, let me tell you, I will say it's a little pricey. Hawaii is pricey, but let me tell you, the food there was absolutely amazing. The donut shop that we found that looked like a hole in the wall donut shop that we were a little concerned was going to be able to feed the 150 people that showed up, knocked it out of the ballpark.
Right.
My husband still talks about those donuts. He still talks about those donuts.
Nice.
It was so good. The hotel
That's
was great,
excellent.
but I mean, you're in Hawaii. Like you wake up, you look out the balcony, there's the beach. There is Honolulu. There is,
Right.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. But let me tell you, we ordered pizza one night. What were pizzas like? $25 a piece from?
Oh my gosh, it was something crazy.
Oh, tell me more about this pizza, D. Tell me more about this. I gotta hear more. I gotta hear more.
Oh my God! So,
Domino's or something.
Yeah, it was Domino's or Pizza Hut. It was crazy. But we did,
no.
Tom, I believe, had a slice of pineapple pizza at the Dole plant when we stopped in honor of you.
Wow.
I think I have a picture. If I haven't sent it to you, I will.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. I don't know how you can top that one for pineapple pizza, which pineapple is an awesome topic. It's right up there with pickle, I have to say.
I don't think they're in the same ballpark.
You just haven't met that pickle pizza.
Oh, nope, that was you. Never mind. I was going to say, I think I just found the picture, but I didn't. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was an experience. We got to swim with the turtles. We got to see the blowhole. I mean, so thank you, Jesse, for the suggestion.
Yeah.
We took it and ran with it, and the group that came out had an absolute blast. We had to fly out that Saturday night, so we didn't get to do the luau, but I heard so many cool things about that Saturday. I mean, a luau on the beach, like, hello, that was our Saturday night event. So it's going to be hard to top that in Savannah this year. So I'm counting on my butter to get us there. And lots of chocolates.
Oh, yeah.
So,
All right.
And the other thing too is you don't have to top it. You need to do something completely different. And that was the whole point. That's one thing that is a huge benefit of CacheFest is just wait. There's another one coming, and it's going to be completely different than the next one. So, and it's going to be a different. Stay tuned. It might be in a whole other part of the world, and you can go. So it's, kind of unique, I guess. Not completely unique, but Geo Woodstock and CacheFest are two of the big ones I think that come to mind that travel around the country. And when y'all mentioned Savannah, I was like, oh man, that is a perfect spot because that is such an interesting part of our country, but it's also just got to, I mean, the rich history, like you said, there's so, you guys have, fertile ground as far as what you want to do and what you could create. One of the other things that was to me, is a huge benefit over some of the other megas. No, not going to bash any other megas, but the side events that you guys come up with are the best. And that is bar none. And I know some people are like, who know me, are gonna, when I talk about certain megas, they always look at me and I go, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Like, no, go ahead. What do you think? I'm like, well, are they gonna actually put any effort into their side events, or is it just hey, here's a restaurant, let's put a meet and greet there? Oh boy, that was exciting. Not. And so that's something that CacheFest has always been like, no. If we're going to have a side event, we need to make sure that there's something about it that's cool. And so that's something that's carried on from the beginning, from all the great things we did in Memphis. I mean, the escape room, for some people, that's a major thing. It's like, that was one of our side events. We did a escape room for a side event. Like, no way, that's really cool. So, we've got, there's, again, you set the bar high, and I know you guys will kick it out of the park again because it's incredible. But I'm looking forward to that. There's so much potential. I know you guys know there's so much potential for Savannah. We had a comment earlier. I'll go ahead and get that one out of the way. But
oh, absolutely.
They were very excited about, where was it? Oh, I got to find it. Oh, well, I'll just let you know. Somebody in the comments was like very excited about, and we've kept several people that are very excited about Savannah. So what are some things that are exciting you guys when you start thinking about all your planning that's been going on for Savannah?
Well, I'll just jump in really quick because I was going to add to it. So Jesse had asked me, what makes us different? And the one, she was talking about our academies that we actually host on the actual Saturday event at the main event. We're actually on Friday night. Not only are we doing a gadget build off again, but this year there's going to be a puzzle academy challenge also. So for our puzzle people, there's going to be something super special at our site event on Friday night. That's going to be really, really cool. In addition to the gadget build off on Friday also. So those are the two that I'm super excited about. And I think, again, put us apart as something different that you're not necessarily going to find at any other event.
Right.
Yeah. And that's those, what do you call them? Side events or academies or whatever we're calling them. Right.
Oh, these are side events. The academies are on Saturday at the meeting.
Yeah. Those are awesome. I've heard so many people talk about, that's generally the first thing they talk about is the academies when they talk about CacheFest. Mm-hmm. Besides, being in freaking Hawaii, which is crazy. But I'm not surprised y'all were able to pull it off, but it's still insane. Like, I can't imagine how long it'll be before somebody else can do one in Hawaii. Nobody's going to try that. So.
Right.
But the academies, that's what the first thing that people always talk about when they talk about CacheFest. They talk about the academies, and almost always they talk about gadgets and puzzles, but they, especially if they built something in the Gadget Academy, they're going to tell you about it. There's no doubt. They're like, I built this thing. I'm like, yeah, did you put it out? No, I didn't put it out. But but I built it, so it's okay.
Right.
Hey, building it is that first step. Putting it out.
That's right. Building is the first step.
Yeah.
For me, for me, I hear a lot of people, it's the accessibility to, not necessarily me, but the Chads and the Dereks and the Toms and the Charles and, the accessibility of those guys who they see on a podcast every, so often or whatever. They get so excited to see those guys. And then those guys will sit down with them and go, I've seen Chad sit there and one by one just help somebody solder something. And they're like, I can't believe he helped me solder. And I'm like, well, did you think he was going to ignore you? Like, they're so excited to see you excited about it. And so the academies give you that hands-on with somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. And it just furthers this game. Because if somebody is still learning and they go to a chat or they go to a Tom and they learn how to do something, it just means there's going to be higher quality caches out there or higher quality puzzles out in the field. And I don't know about you, but I am sick of lifting a skirt. Like, it's just, okay, take me somewhere. You know, my husband and Tom were at Bannerama this weekend, and they went on and on and on about this gadget trail, and they were field puzzles that they got to do. And they were talking about how fantastic they were. And I was like, that's worth going out for. You know, I mean, I'm not a skirt kind of girl. I want to go do something that's, my time is so limited.
New
so take me
geocaching
somewhere
listeners
and have me do something.
Lifting a skirt, she's referring to the trope of the lamppost cache, LPCs.
I couldn't keep it straight for that one. I'm sorry.
Come on,
they're in overabundance and cliched. So that's what he's referring to. She says skirt lifting and tired of lifting.
Because remember, we have international listeners that don't always have the same terms. So we're just going to throw that out there real quick.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify.
That's right.
Okay. The light pole cache. I'll say that. I'm sick of light pole caches.
There you go.
How's that? Sorry.
Yes.
Stay off the
Us
boat.
crazy Americans. Us crazy Americans.
Yeah.
Well, that's something that I think is a really big feature is, and I don't know if any other megas have done something similar with gadgets, but I guarantee you there's not another mega. I'll fight you on this, but there's not another mega that does gadget building better than CacheFest with Bounce and crew. Because I mean, I remember the first year we did it in Memphis, and I had somebody come up and go, "We're really doing this, right? We're really going to actually build gadgets here. It's like, we got all the stuff. You signed up. We're ready to go. Just get a seat. We'll get you going." And Chad and Derek will walk around and help you. Like, they're going to help us. We're actually going to build these, right? You're not going to just hand us a gadget. No. You're going to build them. We're going to build them right now during Gadget Academy. It's just, it blew some people's minds that we were going to do that. And it was done. It was just perfect. So well organized and planned. Burnt turtles. You can really learn a lot. You can.
And we learned so much that first year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we learned so much that first year. We learned that Gadget has to have its own room because sometimes people take a little longer to do it. And I love that we pivoted and made it happen. And they will take literally as long as it needs for you to be able to get that gadget built.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I can say.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Yep. I was just going to say Bounce is working on something cool for Savannah. So hasn't been announced yet what it's going to be, but it's in the works and it's going to be cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. The other thing I want to say real quick, and then we'll get back to talking about Savannah and some other things, is just the fact that you have to have a really good team to really have a good mega. And I know we've all been to some good megas. We've all been to some that are like, but that's a good example of a situation where having D sort of be the captain, of the ship and be able to. I was just saying about you, D, that it takes a team, but also takes somebody who can step in and go, you know what, we needed somebody to be steering the boat, and that day was, and this is why some megas are good and other ones are great, and that's why CacheFest is great, because of D and Stephanie and team, because that was something we had to do that day. Was D's like, no, we're going to shift. We're going to put everything over here. We're going to let them do this, we're going to do that. We're going to move the other academies over here. It's like, okay, we got it going. And it worked out perfect. And they were able to build. And from then on, of course, it's gotten hopefully a little smoother. Hopefully last year was, I don't know about Hawaii, but the other gadget builds have been great. And so looking forward to that. And also looking forward to Challenge Academy, especially because I got talked into being part of the Challenge Academy team, and so we're looking forward to that. I'm gonna need some help. I've got Dawn, our production manager, is gonna be part of that because she's really good at challenges, and I'm sure Jesse can step in. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna sort of be like an MC and let the real Challenge Academy people jump in. So Jesse, you may have to like hold my hand for the. Well, they don't have to hold my hand.
Since we're talking about Challenge Academy, and there's people that could be listening that haven't heard it before, Dee or Stephanie, what is Challenge Academy?
Well, Challenge Academy is the challenge. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a very long week. Your Challenge Talk crew put together a series of challenges that you have to complete. Some of them are prior, some of them the week of. And once you've completed those and you come to the academy, they'll talk about it, and you can win different prizes, path tags, things like that, for completing those challenges. It could be finding so many caches. It could be finding a cache a certain time of year. It just all different kinds of things. I know they're kind of changing it up a little bit this year. When we chatted with them a couple of weeks ago, they were excited to kind of put a new twist on it this year. But it basically helps you get out there and accomplish some of those goals that you may have had that, you might not have had a little fire under your booty to get out there and do it. Well, now you do. You need to find so many caches in an area, or so many, 2.5, whatever it takes to complete that trail that will lead you to Savannah, and will allow you to get your prizes. So, and then they'll have a live interactive academy there, talking about different challenges. And if you have questions or need help about something, then the crew there can totally help you try to figure out how to accomplish it.
Well, and if you're a challenge person, you want to geek out with other challenge people, this is your opportunity to do it. And I can say that from personal experience because I just love them. So, yeah, I think it's really cool. I mean, gadgets are awesome. I always lean towards challenges because I love challenges. But we also have the Puzzle Academy too, which we've kind of mentioned a little bit, but I don't think people may know what that's really about.
So Puzzle Academy is super cool, especially if one of my favorite things is, and we will soon announce the host hotel, but one of my favorite things is people start picking up their packets, and you will see them at all hours of the day and night in the hotel lobby working on the puzzles together. And the puzzles are all linked to lab caches. And so you have to solve them in order to be able to find the lab cache.
Yep.
But it's so cool that they'll walk down there and everybody sees they have that yellow manila folder. And it's like, oh, you're a puzzle person. I'm a puzzle person. My name is so-and-so. And one could be from Portland and the other one could be from Savannah. And they're sitting at a table in a hotel going and trying to figure it out. And then if you still can't figure them out because the puzzle boys are really good, they're going to do an academy and they're going to go through how to solve those puzzles. So if you're not a big puzzler, you can go and you start to learn the tricks of the trade on how to solve those puzzles, and it'll make it easier to solve puzzles back in your own hometown or on a road trip or whatever. So
exactly.
That's why it's so cool about all those academies, because I think, Dee, I really appreciate how you emphasized it, because I mean, people like Jesse who are experts on these things could come and really take a lot of good takeaways and talk to people. But I mean, if people are just coming to learn about challenges, puzzles, gadgets as well too, it's so cool that this event accommodates all those newbies too, getting their feet wet, to get that kind of experience.
And Jesse is not an expert. Absolutely. We're just going to back up on that real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Jesse's an expert on many things. Many things. I'm not going to say which things. I'll just say many things.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, not any good things, but
plenty of things.
Yeah, I'll say in Oklahoma. I think my timing with Gary is over. I was just going to say in Oklahoma, that was the best part, is walking through the lobby and seeing everybody down there working on puzzles together, planning out their next days to go caching together. It was so amazing to bring everybody together and then create that little family that we have is amazing. And at the host hotel, we also have our key game for the vault.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
be on the lookout. This is what they look like. Let's see if I can make that come up. That little vault key right there. Sorry, it's blurry. I don't know how to make it.
No, you're
not
good.
be blurry.
It looks good.
There we go. This is what you're looking for.
Perfect stuff.
Hidden in the wilds. These are our vault keys for this year. I know that they're in the process of going out and being hidden. So this is what you were looking for. These are for the actual vault, the big vault that we travel with. And then there will also be our normal host hotel vault. So if you stay at the host hotel, you'll have a key that will give you an opportunity to open that vault. But then you can find these keys in the wild to open the big vault that we're working on those prices.
Very cool.
I was talking to somebody today about gas, and you guys know I drive an electric car, so I don't think about it. So I was like, oh yeah, a gas card would be good to add into the vault. So that's already in process. But there's gonna be lots and lots of prizes in the vault, and I know keys have already been hidden, and lots more are in the process of going out right now. So that's what you're looking for.
That's very
cool.
I
love that. I love that aspect of the mega.
Last year it paid for part of your hotel stay.
It sure did.
Oh wow.
Nice.
There you go.
Good.
That's awesome. And I just wanted to mention too for our audio listeners.
The hotel safe. There was covered.
Yeah. And for our audio listeners, if you're looking to get involved in the CacheFest Vault, you can just go to Facebook. There's actually a group. So it's facebook.com/groups/the CacheFest Vault, all one word. And that's really where people need to tune in, right, to get all those clues being released.
It is the only place that the clues will be released.
Yep, I released another one a couple hours ago.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
So one thing I wanted to point out was that for some megas.
Well, Stephanie, you think we can make our big announcement?
I think there's a timing issue with Gary. Gary was just saying something.
Go ahead, Gary.
Sorry, I just want to say real fast that this is the importance, and we're going to build right into the host hotel, which y'all can say here in a second what the host hotel is, because for some megas, staying at the host hotel doesn't really matter. It's just it's one of the many hotels kind of things, But it's in the case of CacheFest, I think more than any other mega, the host hotel is critical. Again, Puzzle Academy or the puzzles, people, like I said, you walk through the host hotel and you can see people sitting in little groups working on puzzles together. And that's why I think the host hotel is so critical. A lot of things happen there. So again, that's why I think it's more critical than other megas. But I'm wondering, is there a host hotel for CacheFest Savannah? I'm assuming there is one.
Of course there is one.
There is.
Of course.
There is. And I believe that John has the link that he can put up for it.
Cool.
We're going to be at the Embassy Suites in Savannah. We tend to like the Hilton Land. They've done really well with us, and they gave us a great rate to be in Savannah in the summer at $139.
Nice.
Your choice of a king or two queens. And it's a really nice hotel. And if you are flying into the Savannah Hilton Head Airport, they actually offer a shuttle. So if that's what I'm going to do. I'm flying in, and David and Tom are going to head out early. So Cheryl and I are flying in, and we're going to take the shuttle to the hotel and meet our husbands there. So it's a really nice hotel. They're super excited to have us, and that will be where the Friday night event will be for Puzzle for the Puzzle Off and the Gadget Build Off.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, that's another good thing is if you stay at the host hotel, like you said before, or we've in some of the past years the gadget extra gadget events that occur outside of the academy will usually occurs at the host hotel. So it's always a nice thing to have there. So
correct. And don't forget, when you stay at the host hotel, you get that hotel vault key, that hotel safe key. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And that's always got cool prizes. Like I said, last year, we gave you, I think it was $100 or $150 off your hotel room. So that always came in handy. We thought that would come in handy in Hawaii. So we always encourage folks to stay at the host hotel because it just kind of brings that camaraderie around, and you get to work in the hotel lobby with your friends on the puzzles and just get to see everybody. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So
yeah. We'll also do packet pickups at the host hotel. So that way, if you're staying there and you're like, I want to grab my packet, we'll have times, and it's just convenient for you to be able to go grab it and then go back to your room, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about, we'll be full of butter.
Full of butter.
Got it. I want to talk about a couple of unique things that we're doing with coins this year. So we always do the friends of, and I will tell you, we struggled on what to make the friends of coin this year because you can't, a banana, how many different ways can you color a banana? How many different ways can you cover a stick of butter? And so I love this story. We're sitting, literally, Chad, most of us, we're sitting at a Starbucks on the beach in Hawaii. Is there any better place to be? And
of course.
We're trying to figure out, like, what would be a super cool coin and what is Savannah known for? And we're going back and forth. And I stumble across an article about the Savannah peacocks. And apparently there is a neighborhood in Savannah that was taken over by peacocks. Wow. And they couldn't get rid of these peacocks. And they now are just a staple in the neighborhood that everybody knows that there are going to be peacocks in this neighborhood. Well, my husband heard peacock and went, ooh, an Art Deco peacock. And we kind of ran with it, and the whole team looked it over, and we were like, that's perfect.
Oh, wow.
What the coin will look like for our Friends of package this year. I present to you the Savannah peacock.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's going to be cool.
It's like an adult coloring book.
You'll get to pick. It is. It's going to be 6 colors, and you can pick your metal. And then here's the cool thing, and I can tell you every year, it's one of the hardest parts of is matching up our cards with whose coin is it. Well, if John can show us the back.
Oh.
See where it says Cash for Life? That will be your B&J Bish. Bam. Their name will be on it. So there will be no question as to whose coin you have. So it'll be laser engraved in the back, and you won't have to try to match it up with a color guide like we've done in the past or little cards like we've done in the past. You'll know whose coin it is, and you'll get to design the front. So we are super excited to be able to offer that as our Friends of package.
Right.
And again, it's going to be $150 this year, but you get the 10 coins, and then you get the option to buy more coins for trading at a discounted price like we always do. Right. So this is one of my favorite aspects, being married to a coin guy. Last year I had to trade for a couple of different people, and it was like I felt like I was at the stock market trading commodities. Okay, you gotta be okay. We gotta gain. It was just, it's so much fun, and I'm super excited to get to do a coin like a peacock, because I just think it's gonna be beautiful.
Exactly. There's our feathers.
Sometimes too. There's the Oklahoma year.
Yeah.
So you can collect all the. So that's kind of fun to have. That was fun.
Exactly.
But I love the fact that you have them on the back. To be able,
that'll help a lot.
You'll be able to know who has them.
Bounce came in or got home while since we've been on the podcast, but he came in to remind me to let everybody know. Let's see if I can get my camera to work.
You're fine.
We've got you're going to get a bag, and then there will actually be on the back of the bag the names of those who ordered as well, so that you can go through and you can check off who you have, because that coin's got the name on the back of it.
That's really cool.
The other thing, here, I've got, he brought me tiki heads from last year. Let's see, this is not going to work. Where's my camera? Shoot, hold on, give me 1 second.
There it is.
That works.
Yep.
There. Yeah, let me turn my background off really quick.
Yeah, you're fine.
But he came in and reminded me that this year, here we go. So these are the tikis from last year.
Yep.
Oh, those turned out great.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
So colorful.
Excellent.
Super duper fun.
Yeah.
And then, so
Become a
with this year's
tradition.
package, you'll also get a path tag or a just like the keys. This was from Hawaii last year.
Yeah.
But you'll get a little coin that has your peacock on it with your name, and then it's actually going to be trackable. So you'll have your own little like keychain. You can do whatever you want with it. You can put it in the wild. You can keep it. You'll get that, and then you'll also get these really cool lapel pins. So that one's my coin, my hit from last year.
Yeah.
So
Last year,
it's
Very
the
cool.
10 coins plus your name on the sponsorship plus, I mean, there's so much that comes along with it, but then becoming a part of history and having, there I'm mirroring myself, but
There you go.
having
Very cool.
your coin that you specifically designed to be part of the CacheFest history. We actually have a full set of every set of coins from every year that we're trying to bring with us. And you guys know we travel with all these coins and it's very, very heavy. But the best is pulling them out and getting to design them. And then, you know, you've got people coming and they're like, oh, I was at CacheFest Memphis, or I was at CacheFest Memphis the second time, and there's my coin. And that's my favorite part of it. And then, you know, Gary's showing his coins from Oklahoma, and now we've got the Hawaii ones, and now we're going to have our peacocks. So it's going to be a long-term, you know, growing thing that you've got, and super cool to be part of.
Yeah. And people are starting to book their rooms.
Perfect.
So Dee, there's good info there. And
Did I forget
also,
But wait,
But
there's
wait,
more.
wait, there's more.
There's more. For the first time ever, we are going to have, so if anybody knows anything about Savannah, that is where Forrest Gump, and he sits on an iconic bench. Life is like a box of chocolates. So one of our coins is going to be a box of chocolates, and it's magnetic, and it opens up, and each of the chocolates come out. And each team member, well, couple. So like David and I are going to design a chocolate, Chad and Stephanie. So the box has 6 chocolates in it, but we only have 5 currently designed. So what we are going to do is, of our friends of, we are going to draw one name out of a hat, and that person is going to get to design the 6th chocolate.
Oh,
wow. Nice.
So that is another reason to get it in early, because we'll announce the cutoff to be in the drawing to design that 6th chocolate. But the chocolates are each it's a box of chocolates. I sent John a picture just a second ago because we just got the proofs in. It's a mock-up drawing of it, but it'll open it up, and when it'll have each of those chocolates. And Chad and Stephanie are designing one. David and I are designing one. Each of us couples and individuals are designing. Ryan's designing one. Tom and Cheryl are designing one. And then when that 6th chocolate will be designed by a drawing of one of our friends of. So that's kind of cool too, to be able to say, hey, I got to design the 6th chocolate in that box of chocolates.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to load this right now to bring up D, because I mean, this just looks so cool. So just give me.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, this is a mock-up, but we thought how fun it would be, because we were like, well, do somebody else get to design, and we don't want to split up the couples, yada yada yada. Well, then we were like, nope. You know what? A friends of should get to design the 6th coin.
I like it.
So.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Super excited about that. It's going to be a super cool coin, very different, with different people getting to design the chocolates. And then that 6th one will be by one of our friends of. So we're super excited to offer that this year. I know we are going to open up friends of possibly tonight. And we're going to limit them because we have to get them in and get them designed quickly so that we can pick who is going to be that 6th chocolate designer. But yeah, so that's a kind of a different twist that we're doing this year. I think we're going to be ready to open up packages here in about a week. They're working on getting that up on the website. But yeah, we are super excited about Savannah this year. There are so many things to do. We have been having meetings with a lot of some of the locals in Savannah, and they've given us some really good suggestions about different places to go, some iconic places to host some events. And so we are super excited, as always, to put together CacheFest. We have such a great team that works hard and wants to give you an experience of a lifetime. That's our goal anytime we go somewhere. We don't want to just be at another mega event. We want to be a mega event that blows your socks off. So I think we've accomplished that every year. I don't think that Savannah is going to be any different.
Yeah, that's awesome. John, did you want to go through some of the questions as we're starting to wrap up?
I want to go through some of the questions.
Q&A. If you have any questions too, while he's doing that, if you're in the chat room, put your questions up in the chat room, and we'll be glad to try to get to as many as we can tonight. So go ahead, John.
Yeah, and one thing I got to bring up too, I don't know if you guys have been looking at the will attends, but Glow Sprite, who logged their will attend, says, super excited. This will be my first big geocaching event.
Oh, I love it.
I know. How cool is that?
Find me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find me.
Yeah.
We're over 170.
I think for anybody, like you said, Dee, I mean, like, talk to everybody there. If it's like you, if it's Stephanie, if it's Chad,
any of us.
Talk, especially if it's their first big event. I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
So going through the questions here, and we already answered this one. Is there a host hotel for CacheFest? We shared it in the chat earlier. I think it's going to get posted up on the website too, right, Dee and Stephanie?
Yes. Yeah, they're working on the website right now. It'll also be on our Facebook page, and I will make a message off of the Geocache page as well.
Awesome. And I'm just going to paste the short URL for the hotel in the chat again, just in case anybody like logged in late on this one. So yeah,
it'll be in the show notes too. Just FYI, it'll be in the show notes. So John, if we'll add those to the show notes, and the show notes will be up after the show. As always, you can always go there for reference items. So
great.
Yeah, sounds good. We got a couple other good ones. We did have B&J Bish, and I got to tell you guys, like, meeting B&J Bish at CacheFest was definitely one of my highlights of CacheFest throughout the years. So it's just incredible, the people that you meet, the friends that you like develop, from going to events on these. So Brad and Jen, you guys are awesome, and you know it. Super Chuckles asked, late arrived, is there a pizza side event there?
I think John paid him off for that one.
I don't know that it's necessarily pizza, but
there is a pizza. There is a pizza truck at one of our events.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We're going to a food truck park, and there's a pizza truck.
Yeah.
That sounds great. And John, we do have a question from Jason Kennedy, 4763, saying, where will the main events be in Savannah?
So the main event is going to be at the convention center. Now, here's the fun little twist. There is a chance the convention center will be tore down before we get there. They haven't picked a date. And so our backup location is literally attached to the convention center, and it's the arena there in town. So.
Okay.
It'll be the first demolished GZ for Mega, I think, maybe. I don't know. If y'all are just trying to do first, I mean, maybe it'll go down like cool. The same time, and you can watch the building next door get imploded.
Yeah, there you go.
I was just like imagining, like, could you imagine if, like, at the end of the Mega, it's just like somebody gets to like implode?
Push the button.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, how cool would that be?
Just to be able to watch, that'd be a whole event just to watch that.
Absolutely.
We can make it happen. We will.
Yeah. Chad would love to be the one to push that button.
Oh yeah.
That would be incredible. And we got a question from Burnt Turtles in Iowa saying, closest Odyssey to Savannah, is it South Carolina?
I haven't looked it up.
I haven't
that one.
I know there's one in my front yard.
I'll just say into this real quick. That's an amazing Cache Odyssey. Cache Odyssey, South Carolina blew me away. So it is worth the 2.5 hours to get to that cache. I mean, Wyoming comes to mind, South Carolina, Minnesota. So there's some that have been Georgia. There's several that have been that are like more memorable, or Florida was incredible. I mean, but yeah, it might be 2.5, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
it'll be as close
to audio listeners. B&J Bish Jen said, Brad said yes, South Carolina is closer than Cache Odyssey, Georgia.
Yep.
Okay.
All those are good down there. I mean, those are you gotta, and it might be a little bit of a road trip. Get down to Florida, and that's the one down there is loads of fun. We had great time. Now, Brad Jen will be there because they're going to be at CacheFest, but just incredible. Savannah, I've been to Savannah, and not for anything CacheFest wise, but it was Savannah's worth going to for sure. Go ahead.
Awesome.
Logan.
Yeah. So for our audio listeners,
Post climbing.
Logan, the Geocaching Ninja, asked any lamppost climbing this year.
I mean, you're welcome to try if you'd like, but
we're not specifically making any, but you can knock yourself out if you find.
You might need to now. Just put a little micro on top of a really big one, and he'll climb it for you.
I do know that the locals have been putting out some caches, so maybe one of those locals is listening to the show and we'll put one out there for you.
That would be awesome if they made one just for the Geocaching Ninja. I would.
I'm making a note of it.
Yeah, and Jen saw that he climbed a lamppost in Norman.
He did.
He's climbed a lamppost at many events where people look up at a lamppost and it's like, I don't know, 30, 50 feet up, and they're just like, how the heck do we get that? And Logan, the Geocaching Ninja, is just like, I can help.
Grab Logan, he'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Tom's
noted.
A real mom. Is that what he's hoping for?
Well, Tom, we'll let Tom lead and plan that one. How about that?
Exactly.
That's right.
There you go, Tom. Go for it.
Yeah, and I think that's all the questions that came through the chat room, guys.
Great.
And it's February now, and we're talking about July, right? But that happens so fast. For people that are like, oh, I'll probably think of it. That happens really, really July. When you're talking about megas, that'll be around the corner just like this. It's here. So book your stuff, RSVP, start making plans now because, the hotel will fill up. All those things will happen. And next thing you know, it's going to be May and June and you haven't made any plans. And then you're car camping with John and it's no good.
Hey, come on, Jesse.
Well, that's an interesting question there, Sean. I would hope and assume that you will be there as you have been at all of ours with the exception of Hawaii. And I know Dale and Barb are coming from Space Coast. We're actually have been talking to a few local folks that sell like some local things to bring them in because I always love something for the muggles is what I call it. Mm-hmm. You bring your wife along to Savannah because it's Savannah or your husband. And, we can give them something to look at as well. So I know we were blessed last year that the only folks that could make it out, and I think it was a strategic on their part. But Janae from Oak Coins came out and sold some coins at the event. She was the only vendor we had. Unfortunately, Sean and Eddie couldn't make it out and either could Space Coast. But yeah, Oak Coins came out with their big suitcases full of coins, and it was great.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're getting back from the cruise about that time. I know Jesse said he said something similar in his will attend, but we'll get back and we'll hit the road and head to Savannah after Worldwide.
That's my plan. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Well, yeah. Roll through Arkansas, get done, and we'll head your way, and looking forward to a great time there. So many great things too. Y'all picked just a perfect spot. And that's good.
Yeah, Savannah's so cool.
It is cool.
Yeah,
it's just cool.
It's there on the water.
History in that town, and the cemetery and the architecture, and it's a great location. We have lots of really super cool things planned. There will be some new challenges released. That's something my hubby likes to try to do in every location. Oh, yeah. And I love that we've had a couple of meetings with the different local folks in Savannah, and they are so excited to work with us. And they've been cleaning up the caches and want to put out caches and have been like, what can we do? How can we do this? I know Tybee Beach is kind of just over the way there. And there's a couple of cachers out there that are going to probably host some pre-CacheFest events on Monday and Tuesday if anybody gets into town early. So we're just we're every year we stick with kind of the same format, but we totally tweak it in a different way. Last year, because we were in Hawaii, we kind of had an early morning event and a late afternoon event so that you could go do all of the things because you're in Hawaii. But this year, we're going to kind of go back to we're going to take you to some really cool places in Savannah, some places you may not have known about, and introduce you to some really cool things that Savannah has to offer. So we are pumped about the location. I couldn't ask for a better team to work with. I'm super excited. Savannah's going to be fantastic this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll just add on, like Jesse was saying, get your hotels booked with the host hotel soon because rooms do fill up and there's only so many rooms there. I want to say Oklahoma. Didn't we sell out at Oklahoma?
We did sell out of Oklahoma.
Yeah. So, definitely go in, get those booked. And then packages are going up really soon too. And definitely get your packages booked. We're going to close them a little bit earlier than normal just because we want to make sure that we've got plenty of time to get everything ordered. I have the name badges. This is what the name badges will look like. And they'll all be trackable. So you'll have your own trackable with your own custom name badge.
Oh, cool.
They are metal. It doesn't have a magnet on the back of it right now, but they're really, really nice magnetic name badges that will be part of your package, as well as, your traditional shirt, your local item, path tags, all that great stuff. And then the one thing we have not talked about, but for those who've been to CacheFest in the past, know we have a prize wheel. And so if you buy our VIP package, you will also get your RFID card that will give you access to the prize wheel, and that prize wheel will be at all of our events. So geocaching swag, all kinds of super duper cool stuff. How do you book your package? We're working on getting it put up right now. So soon it'll be up literally in the next few days.
Yeah, mark your will attend, and then we'll make the announcement as soon as packages are open on the cache page so that you can get right there to it and get it logged. One thing we haven't talked about, Stephanie, is what our local goodies going to be this year.
Oh,
we haven't talked about that yet. So I'm excited. As a team, we still don't know what it's going to be yet. Last year, it's going to be hard to top last year. Last year we did spam because we were in Hawaii, so we had to give you spam.
Everybody got their own spam.
So I don't know. So that would be something fun. If you haven't logged your will attend, log your will attend and make a suggestion on what you think a cool local goodie should be. We're not going to give you a peach. That's just silly. But what would be a fun local goodie that you could take home from Georgia? So
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, I don't know if you got this yet. I mean, I think this will be up on the website at some point, but Sean brings up a good point, which is are y'all looking into a campsite for people to come and camp?
Yes.
Okay, good. I figured you did.
Always.
But
absolutely. We always like to take care. Well, because we know that Sean and Eddie always come with their little scamper, and we have several folks that like to travel that way. So we will definitely have a suggestion and a setup for the only location we haven't ever done that for is Hawaii. I wonder why.
I wonder why. But yeah, I mean, we've been fortunate. We've been able to do. We had a lot in Memphis. I think we had quite a few in Oklahoma too. But we do take care of our camp folks. So John, if you want to sit out in a temp and eat cold pizza, that's up to you, man. But I'm gonna stay in the hotel.
Yeah, I don't know. I figure, like if I come, maybe Justin and I just crash in his Jeep. Like,
I'm good with that.
We get a pizza.
You've done that before.
Yeah. I'll get one of those little easy bake ovens, and we'll just plug it into the cigarette lighter, and we just keep our pizza warm. We'll be good to go.
That sounds sweet, man. Especially if we can make that like easy bake oven trackable. How cool would that be?
Of course we are.
Yeah.
So what else? Have we not mentioned anything that you're allowed to mention yet?
No, all of the other stuff is kind of a little bit of top secret. We're getting ready. They're working on that website to release everything. The big one that we weren't sure when we were going to release it, we decided to do it tonight, was that they're going to get to design. One of our friends is going to get to design that so chocolate cool coin, which is
the chocolates.
A fun twist. Very That's cool. One thing that we try to do we're a family. CacheFest is a family. The people that attend are a family. And when we see each other at other events, My husband called me the other night, and he goes, "Okay, I'm sick of it." And I was like, "You're sick of what?" And he's like, "I keep running into everybody from CacheFest, and they're like, 'Where's D? Where's D? Where's D?'" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I had to stay back and work and take care of a great grandbaby." But I miss that. I miss running into folks outside of CacheFest at other events, and we always end up talking about where this year's event's going to be or where a key is. Do you have a key? Do you have a key? It's always a joke with Cheryl and David that nobody remembers who they are, but they remember who Tom and I are. And we ran an experiment one time where Cheryl had the key, and tons of people ran up to Tom and I asking, "Do you have a key? Do you have a key?" And we're like, "Nope, nope, nope." And nobody asked Cheryl, and she had it. So I love seeing our attendees at other events, and I'm super, super excited to go to Savannah this year and get to see everybody, since I had to miss out on most of the other megas this year. But thank you, Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. So we're excited. We hope that everyone will log their will attends. That's the number one important thing, to make sure you can stay up to date on those, on all the announcements that we're going to making. And remember, it's real easy to remember our GC code. Big freaking deal, Waterboy. So
Exactly.
yeah, get those will attends logged, and we'll be pushing out the information here in the next week.
Bounce just walked into my
Perfect.
office and showed me this. This is part of the VIP package also.
Oh.
A luggage tag.
Oh,
So this
wow.
is going to be, and again, it's all going to be custom.
Oh, yeah.
That looks
So-
amazing.
Excellent.
I love being the sample.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you're my sample right here. He just walked in and said, "Make sure
You're the
you share
sample, D.
this." So this is in the packet.
Super cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
super duper cool.
Awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Yay.
Final thoughts from anyone? I guess we'll go around the room real fast. I'm looking forward to it. I was kind of, I guess, in a sense, sort of roped into Challenge Academy, but now I'm excited about it. So I guess I'm glad I got roped into that. So that worked out great. I won't be the person to come to and ask a lot of information about challenges, but I will find the person you want for that. And Dawn will be there. She does a lot of challenges, and Jesse will be around too. So it'll be great. Looking forward to the week that in Savannah. Love Savannah. Y'all picked a great spot. So
Yeah,
really
that's
looking
gonna be
forward to that.
I'm really hoping we get back and we're not totally dead from the cruise, so we can all be up there and be fully rested and get to go do it. And I know we're early on, but July comes fast. I'll say the things that other people are too nice to say. RSVP, they mentioned that, but do that for side events too, because when nobody RSVPs and 800 unknown people show up at a donut place, it's kind of hard. And they'll be too nice to say anything about it, but I will do it. Just RSVP. When it gets closer, volunteer. That's how events happen. Dee and Stephanie and their team, obviously the best team that could be assembled for doing events and everything else. We know that they've done them all over the country and everywhere else. But they still can't do it alone, no matter how good they are. They need volunteers. Now, that's not released yet before that comment comes in, but that will be released closer to time. You'll get the information because you RSVP'd, so see how it works. It cannot be done without volunteers. And if you've never volunteered before, even if you're a brand new person, it's so much more. You'll see what's going on behind the scenes in a mega. You'll love it. And I'm not going to say anything, but volunteers always get rewarded. So don't do it for that, though. Do it for the awesomeness of being able to help the event and everything else. And lastly, the packages. HQ does not give them any money to host these events. No. The packages pay for the event. Even if you're not a big swag person, you can use them for prizes and everything else, but that's how these events happen. So people have to buy packages, people have to buy stuff. It's awesome stuff anyway. But for people that don't know, that's how these things are funded. So it's not just to have cool, shiny junk. It's to make the event happen. It's magic, it's how that magically happens. So do all those things because they're supposed to. Dee and Stephanie are too nice to hound you about it, but I'm not. So do it, do the right thing, help out, and enjoy an awesome mega. If you're listening and you're brand new, if I was going to recommend a mega to go to, it'd be anything that this team does with CacheFest. You can go and get a good introduction to megas, right? Like some megas can be overwhelming if you don't know what's going on. This one you can walk right in and walk out even better a cacher. So I love this one for new and old people. A lot new and old people. We're all old people, but you know what I mean.
New cachers and old cachers.
New cachers and old cachers. That's what I meant. Yeah,
That's great.
So this is a great one, I think, for everybody. Your advanced cachers, all the way to if somebody's their very first event. I think this is one that you can walk in any CacheFest any year, and you can walk in and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
so I'm looking forward to it.
And Tom, one little thing, and I'm going to let John go. But the other thing too is Tom mentioned this years ago, and it's a genius idea, which is buy an extra pack of buy an extra package of things, because then you've got all this swag that you can actually use for events that you can have your own event. If you're going to, if you have, somewhere where you're going and you need to bring something to use, you'll get, and then you keep one for yourself. So it works perfect.
Yeah. Christmas is coming up, whatever,
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, true. So just to build upon everything, we've said it many times already, but if this event sounds interesting to you, log your will attend. You're going to make sure you want to get the latest information out there. So, go to the geocaching website and I'll say it by the code, because I know, our audio listeners, listen to this, but GCBFDWB. So go there, log your will attend as soon as you can, because there's a lot of information you don't want to miss, including information on the CacheFest Vault. So, if you're on Facebook, just look for the CacheFest Vault, join that group, get those keys. Keys get put all around the country. And sometimes people are surprised when they join that group and they're like, dang, a key was just like a mile from me, or like a couple hours. It's like, you do not want to miss out on that. You want to join that group. But yeah, I mean, seriously, guys, and I know Jesse was saying this. I mean, when those swag packages come out, get that in as soon as you can, and then get your hotel room, because like we were mentioning Oklahoma, right? Oklahoma sold out, right? At the host hotel. And I mean, there's so many perks about the host hotel and what you get, and the surprises, and being around so many awesome cachers that you're going to want to make sure you do that right away. So yeah, don't miss out. Definitely get this on your calendar, because it's an epic event for sure. So that's my thoughts, guys.
Now, y'all going to announce Aruba 2027 tonight, or do we need to hold off? I don't know.
Yeah, stop it.
All right, no, sorry, we're still live. I forgot. My bad. All right, your turn, guys.
Do that, Jesse. Oh, Jesse.
You gotta poke a little bit, it's fun.
Oh no,
Jesse.
just spilled the beans.
No, I can tell you that 2027 has been picked, and it is stateside. So
So close.
we need a little bit of recovery in Antarctica. I will tell you that we and do not think that this is any type of any nugget of anything, but we did have a group from Alaska ask us. So we're like,
Right.
we need to breathe a little bit here. We need to breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
The only thing
Just
I would
did
add,
Hawaii.
yeah, please get those will attends in. But also to what Jesse was saying about volunteers, events don't happen without volunteers. And there's going to be a lot of ways to collect all of your chocolates in your chocolate box. And not all of them are available for sale. One of those chocolates could be for those who are helping us at events. So when the volunteer schedule goes out, I would highly recommend volunteering for a slot if you want a complete box of chocolates. So
Exactly.
Oh, excellent.
Love it.
Awesome.
Stephanie, last thoughts?
Last thoughts for me is kind of what Jesse and John were both saying, is make sure you do your will attends for the side events. We're working on getting those posted right now, but that's absolutely the way we communicate with everyone, because that's the best platform for us to make sure that we knew you were planning on coming. So make sure you get the will attends on the side events as well. We'll be communicating through there. Yeah.
I like it.
Well,
Very cool. It's going to be awesome.
Dee and Steph, thank you so much for being on with us
Absolutely. Thanks
tonight
for having
and
us on.
get us all the good info and keep us up to date. Send us any updates. We'll put them in the This Week in Geocaching, and we'll give everybody all the updates for that as we go. And
sure.
Tremendous. Can't wait. I'm gonna get my hotel booked and be ready because I'm going to be there and it's going to be awesome. So it's going to be incredible. I encourage everyone. If you're going to go to like 2 megas a year or 1 mega a year, and you had to pick one, you got to go to this one. This is the one.
Oh yeah, CacheFest has got to be on the list.
Yep,
it's the one. So, John,
awesome.
what do we got coming up?
Yeah, so guys, no Tuesday show this Tuesday. The next Tuesday show, and this is going to feel so weird to say it, is March 3rd. March 3rd. But I mean, how crazy that we're at the end of February already. So no show this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that, Puzzle Talk.
Woo.
So it's going to be a good one.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, good. Well, guys, again, and what was great, and Dee and Steph, thanks again, and we'll look for the updates, CacheFest.com, and get your will attends on, and let's get that done, and let's get it rolling. All right.
Thanks.
Good night,
Appreciate
everybody.
it. Y'all have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
May your finds be many, and your DNFs be few. May the terrain and difficulty both be less than 2. And whatever it is you're looking for, may it find its way to you. And may we all meet again.
Folks, we hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. Please email us your comments at geocachetalk@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The show can be found on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Radio Public, or Spotify, as well as at the Geocache Talk website. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below and ring that bell notification so that you can see and hear the show on a weekly basis. And tell your friends about the show. Get them involved with us in the chat room. And until next week, don't just talk about geocaching, go geocaching.